one of how to get decent views from your Solidworks model to put in your folder for your coursework. So the first job is to colour all the parts of your model so that they look realistic and that you're showing different materials. Here's one I did earlier. This is part of the steering for one of the race cars we're developing at school. Now, obviously this one's done, so I'm going to do this in reverse to show you how to do it from start to finish. It won't take too long. This first bit I'm going to show you is quite a good technique if you've coloured some parts and no matter what you do, you can't seem to change the colour of them. It's a quick way to kind of reset, if you like. So this will all assume you're in assembly mode rather than working on one part, but go right up to the top of your browser tree on the left, right click on the steering assembly. Right click on your main assembly, whatever it's called, and then under here can you see you've got remove all component appearances or remove all appearances. If you click remove all appearances, you might get a few error messages. There we go. You'll see that'll completely remove everything and it'll just go back to being a dull plain grey colour. Okay, if you want to colour a whole part, the easiest way I've found is to find it in the browser. So for instance, if I wanted to colour this kingpin part, select it, right click on it, click on this thing here, and then choose just the top option. Give it a few seconds and over on the right your colours and texture menu will appear. If you just want a basic colour, you can just click here. If you want something that looks a bit better, you can choose texture on the right, and then you'll see that you can go into the different appearances, say maybe metal, steel, and we've got polished steel, brushed steel, you've got gold for instance, and you can see you can get a slightly more realistic material. Now on your school computers it will probably look better than this because you've got the option of turning on real view graphics under this menu. I don't have that on my Surface because it's not got a dedicated graphics card. Basically it won't let you view it, but if you turn on real view graphics then you can trust me that gold will look properly gold and silver will look properly silver and so on. Anyway, so that will change the colour of a whole part. So I'm just going to leave it as polished brass for now. Click the tick when you're happy. If you want to change the colour of a group of parts, it's quite easy. You can select them together. So say for instance I wanted all of these bolts. I can see I've got several of them here. Look, 1, 2. You can hold Control on your keyboard. There we go. And you can choose it this way, so same thing. And in this case I just want all my bolts to be red. I don't know, this looks awful, I know, but you get the idea. What you can also do, I believe, is you can right click on a part and you've got this copy appearance option, and then I think you can click on another part and right click and you've got paste appearance. There we go. So if you've got I didn't quite do it, paste appearance. There we go. All right. Oh yeah, it's asking, do you want to do it just on the face, the body, or the whole thing? So obviously here, I'm going to do it to the whole steering rod assembly. There we go. Okay, so you've got to watch out for that little menu. So that's quite a nice little tip there. You can colour just one part of an object as well. So say, I don't know, I wanted the inside of my brake drum here to be a particular colour. You can select just that face, right click, go to here, and here you want to make sure you choose the face, okay? And there we go. Same method, you can change the colour of that part individually. You've got all sorts of sliders here, or you can indeed go and put a texture on it by clicking down here first, okay, and get a sneak preview of what it might look like with a texture, okay? So that is how to apply colours. The first job, before you move on to the next video, is get everything coloured to look realistic and authentic. Colour is not just about making stuff look pretty, it's actually a vital communication tool. Because when things are coloured, you can tell that they're different components, that they're separate pieces. You can get a sense of what material they might be made from. Colouring a drawing, like doing it on paper, communicates a lot. So step 1, colour your object, make it look good, and then come back and watch part 2 and 3 for how to get decent views on in 3D with cross-section and with exploded diagrams.